Right now we are here at an abandoned farm, but this is no ordinary abandoned farm. As you can see behind me, the history here is unreal. Right now we're inside this abandoned farmhouse. We just kind of walked in here. It's so overgrown that I can't even film the outside. You wouldn't even know this place existed unless you saw the roof on the satellite imagery, which is how we got this place. Now usually I don't film farmhouses, but this thing has everything left behind. The food is still in the fridge, all the furniture's here, and everything here is just very old and very interesting. It's as if this place has been frozen in time since the farm was first built, which was quite a long time ago. And this house is actually bigger than your typical farmhouse. Now I'm here in the dining room. I mean, this is a beautiful chandelier, really big open room, so you'll see what I'm talking about. But this place is quite an anomaly. I mean, just everything's been left here forgotten, and nobody's tended to this driveway or anything. I would even say this is an estate. I mean, it's a pretty big house, big property, nice long fences and a big gate at the front. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. This place is very interesting, a very big, a very cool blast from the past, and it's very terrifying. I really wonder what could have happened to the people that lived here. There's so much left behind, so much. My guess is that the owner did pass away, and there was no family to take care of any of this stuff, and it's just been left to rot ever since. But there are some creepy things in this house, guys. Stay tuned. So I was actually going to do the intro outside here, but if you look, there's a bunch of honeybees over there. So this place is, gotta watch out for the bees and everything. But here we have the dining room, guys. All this old furniture and everything too. And yeah, just everything's been forgotten. And I just noticed we do have a family here in these photos. Jeez. So that may have been who lived here. Maybe that was their kids, I don't know. Those photos look to be about from the 80s, I'd say. But really cool room here. The chandelier and everything. And we have a deer skull on the table, as well as some canned goods. There's literally food here on the table. It may have been left here, and they just never really touched this place again. But there's this right here. I guess like stuff for candles and other things. 50 years married. So I think it was an older couple that lived here. 50 years of marriage, guys. Imagine that. Good for them. Oh, look at that. It's got to be real old too. And all the drawers, I mean, everything's still inside here. You can see someone's kind of rummaged through this stuff a little. Bunch of canned goods. So they definitely were self-sufficient family here. This place is actually pretty wild. So here's like another display thing they had here. Little knickknacks and whatnot. Now here's the main part. Now all the floors on the bottom floor are collapsing. You can kind of see it's arching down here. So this history will be gone in probably a year or 3, just because this home's going to collapse in on itself. But this is the stairway. This house must have been built around the 1800s or so. It looks like they tried to take out a couple bed frames or something, or they were just there to barricade the door. I'm not sure. This is the old piano they have here. A lot of this stuff, guys, definitely must have came with the house. Now don't get scared here. These are not spiders as I first thought. They're actually cave crickets. So they're all up in this room here. You can see, look at them all on top of there as well. Those things are kind of cute. As long as they don't bite. Those things are pretty cool. So this is a really dark place, guys. Really dark area. So that's where they tend to live. We even have mail here, actually. Really old mail. I don't know if that shows the address, probably not. But somebody brought in the mail probably for like a week or 2 and then just up and abandoned the house. So Somebody must have came in here to check on their loved ones at some point. But over here, let's check out the kitchen. Everything's still left here as well. Very creepy feeling, just because this house is so overgrown by the trees. It's dark in here. It's daytime outside, guys, but it's so dark in this house just because the trees have enveloped this home. And there's a couple boards. The floor is entirely collapsing here, by the way, so we got to be really careful not to fall. So we can't even walk in this room. But this is the kitchen. And all the food has been thrown out of the fridge here. Not sure when. There's even dirty dishes still in the sink. Everything's still here. But look at that. It says Eileen's Kitchen or something. That might have been the lady's name. But yeah, you could just see all the rotted food in there. It's completely like made the fridge rusty and everything. Now what year this was abandoned? Well, I do see a Gatorade bottle on the floor. So maybe it wasn't that long ago. It looks like a more modern one. You guys are uncovering this mystery right along with me here. But all the food's just here. It's completely destroyed the floor. Here's some old like pharmaceuticals. Now this is a bookshelf. Agriculture. Like I said, this is a farm. And here is the main living room, guys. So this is in a bit of disarray. The floor is also collapsing right here. We're gonna walk over here. I'll get back. So yeah, everything's really placed here just as it was. The books and everything. Must have been a Christian family by the looks of it. You can see some of the details on the ceiling there. The old farmhouse look. Trim, as I believe it's called. But yeah, sadly someone kind of ransacked this a little bit, but it's mostly intact. Here we got this vintage TV. Must have been used up until the home was abandoned, which is pretty rare nowadays. I don't know when this was abandoned. You know, the forest really accelerates the decay here. So there's a second TV there too. I mean, this is really interesting, like a really old farmhouse vibe. You even got the vintage, what do you call it, the vacuum there. So yeah, that might have been the more recent TV they used, come to think of it. Very creepy in here, just how dark it is and everything. The decay. But you could just imagine the family all gathering here and everything. Quite sad how time has just been forgotten here. Gosh. This was quite a beautiful home too, I gotta say. Now back over here, we actually have a bedroom. So I had to climb over that couch to get in there, but all the clothing is still left in this closet. Over here, we have a bed. It looks like a kind of guest bed, but you know, maybe the family was so big that they just had people sleeping on the first floor. Makes some sense there. There's the couch, and then there's the bathroom. We even have like a second little bed here. But everything here is quite old, as you can see by this vacuum cleaner. It either was abandoned a long time ago, or they just used these things up until the home was abandoned. But all the clothing's still in there, guys, as you can see in that drawer. Quite the mystery. Now looking out the back for a second here. It was so overgrown, the vines had this door shut. We opened it and went through the back. This is how we got in. Just a bunch more stuff. Maybe there's food in here. Nope, no food. So that was just an extra fridge. So let's get on moving once again. The time has stopped here, so that's when the clock stopped. So back over at the dining room, we're gonna go walk up these stairs. Now the stairs are actually lopsided here. Maybe you could see it. Maybe that's a better angle. But it's still walkable, but it won't be very soon, I'm sure. I'll see you guys up there. Now this is the top floor. And that's the look down. This is very decayed. It looks like maybe birds have come in here. A lot of like white stuff. It kind of looks like poop or something. This is a little stand or something to do work on, but it's kind of towards the stairs, so maybe just decorations. Once again though, we have the clothing still left. Really cool looking clothing. All nice coats and everything. That could tell you something about who used to live here. But here we have the master bedroom, guys. So here's a sewing machine, more vintage chairs. This has sat for some time, folks. A vintage baby stroller and crib. And here is the master bed. So I don't know what beds they were removing or what, but this is all intact here. Mattress and everything, the bed is not made though, this has been removed. We also have a giant mirror right here. So that shows you, like, not too many people have gotten in here. This is how dark it actually is. So, inside at least. Now there's the bathroom. We could probably get a better view here, but this is probably where the couple slept. I mean, this is the biggest bedroom in the house. Although it's less things here than the other bedroom, but I don't know. Maybe there's like, they were using this closet over here. We got these vintage door handles as well. Pretty cool. Yeah, their clothing is still in the closet in this area. So there's Silent Hills.
Dude, it's a mission and a half, bro, but I found some things you're gonna like.
What'd you find?
There's 2 cars left behind outside, one in the garage, and a really cool carriage. Another farm vehicle is in the barn.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Holy cow.
It's a Jeepster, and the garage is like a Jeep pickup truck, which is like pretty rare. And then 2 like really classics outside. It's over garage. The mosquitoes are crazy though.
Wow, so they really did leave everything behind, it looks like.
Yeah, it's a cool one.
They even left their cars.
It's so unassuming too. It's just, you can't even see it from the road. It's really so overgrown, but.
So anyways, there's a couple more rooms here. Look at this vintage, probably vacuum. Look at that thing. You know, that I love the style of these older appliances. Everything was made a lot more cooler. Like, you know, it's like a futuristic movie or something. Look at that thing. That's pretty neat. But anyways, here we have another bedroom. You could definitely tell birds have gotten in here. But the strange thing is, there's all these doll heads on the ground. There's another one. It's kind of creepy. I don't know what's up with that, but there's like doll parts in this drawer as well. Yeah, maybe they had a little kid here. Yeah, it's just full of them though. Ain't that creepy. Here's the closet. This could have been the guest bedroom, because there's nothing really in this room. I really love how they have these old baby strollers though. That's really, you know, something from the times. Really cool. But yeah, this is this bedroom. We got another one up here. This, I think, was definitely lived in. Old tackle box. Suitcase. Got that 80s alarm clock there. This is really sad and mysterious. All this has just been left here. What's over here? Oh, it's like a closet. This is cool. That's gotta be from the 70s. This whole, I used to collect like little vintage Hot Wheels and stuff, so I know the kind of time period a lot of this stuff was from. It's still in the box and everything. That's really interesting. That's just been left. We got another What is this? Some kind of game? Oh, look at that. Chemistry set. This is interesting. These were a big thing back when. You never see these anymore. You know, they banned a lot of these because of like radiation and stuff. They actually had them in the sets. This one seems incomplete. And over by this bed, I didn't show you guys, but all the cloth is still here as well. Looks like the bed sheets and such. Also have some old papers. (1973). Gosh. I wonder when this place went abandoned. I really do. Because it's not collapsed yet. If it was that long abandoned, it would have been collapsed by now. A lot of, oh, what do we got here? Just papers. Wait, what happened?
Dude, they're ticks too, bro. They're actually ticks. Dude, I'm not even, dude, no. Dude, there were like 100 ticks on me, bro. Like, all in a group. On my upper, dude, they're ticks, bro. They're actually ticks. Dude, no. Dude, I'm gonna get Lyme, bro, from this. Dude.
Oh no, dude.
Can we get out, bro?
You'll never be able to eat meat again, dude.
Dude,
That's terrible. Bro, you'll be fine. You know how many times I get bit by ticks? You'll be alright.
Dude, there's like 100. There's more than 100, bro. I gotta take a shower, bro. Dude, I'm not even playing, bro. This isn't funny, dude. Dude, they're actually everywhere. Bro.
Oh no. So we gotta be real careful because the ticks. Enrique already left. But here I see a trailer. I don't know where the garage is. But we'll find it. See what's in the barn. There's 2 cars left behind, I guess. Wow, guys, here's the first car. This is crazy. I did not know it was this old. Look at that, folks. That's really been sitting. I wonder if it still runs. You know what I mean? Wow, guys, and look at this. I didn't even notice this thing. We got another vehicle right there. What do y'all think that is? This has been last registered in '82, guys. What kind of car was this? That's crazy. So now I know where he got the ticks, because I just got him by that car. So we're gonna have to deal with this, so bear with me, guys, but I could get Lyme disease because of this video. Anyways, let's check out the garage. Holy crap. Look at this, guys. Oh my gosh. Guys, what a find. This car. And there's more stuff. Looks like a carriage over here. Oh my gosh. Wow. This has been sitting so long, it's like sunken in the ground. So this was a convertible, I think. But that's crazy, it's been sitting this long. What kind of car was this? Wow. There's the front there. Or the whatever it's called. Sorry, I'm distracted by these ticks here. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, this was a Jeep, guys. That's insane. Wow. That's actually insane. I've never seen a barn find like this. Just left at an abandoned house. This is a really insane find to me. You guys know me, I love vintage cars. Can we get a good angle here? Not really. We also have loads of bicycles. Even some back there. That carriage is really sick. I think that's what we're looking at here. There is a whole nother barn, so. Well, folks, was that worth getting Lyme disease? I don't know, but that was a really, really cool find. I'm so glad we actually made it out there. Now, guys, we're gonna go check out the barn. Whoa, guys. So, what the heck is this? This is like some truck or something. I'm not sure. That's insane, though. This right here is the second floor of the barn. it'll load or focus, which it's not. Looks like there's not terribly too much up here that I could be interested in. Alright folks, we've made it to the bottom portion of the barn. We have abandoned lawn tractors. These look like they're from the 80s or 90s. Cub Cadets. Classics right there. That's pretty creepy to see. They're just sinking into the ground. Now this is a trailer, whatever you saw back out there. They just parked the trailer, so they might have had semis here at one point, at least for the farm operations. It takes a lot of these things to mow, let me tell you. Some old equipment. Looks like that's like a rail car or something. Some real old equipment here. You can see that thing. It's like what the Amish use. Ooh. Wow. This is really a lot cooler than I thought it would be. We have an old carriage right here just rotting away in the barn. I mean, who knows how long or how old this thing really is. You know, the Amish still use these, but this could be like one of the original ones, guys. I'm not even joking. I mean, this isn't an Amish farm, so it only makes sense. Wow, that is really cool. Here's like the bottom side of that. That's some history right there, folks. See the primitive suspension they have there? Definitely worth coming out here for. Now the rest of this is just tables and chairs. So probably you guys don't really care too much, you know, storage. But this is a really unique find.